everyone, and welcome over to race number 20 of the NR2003 PMU Cup Series here at Las Vegas. Yes, we are currently at the penultimate race of this Season 7, the PMU Cup Series, as we're about to come to an end. And this race will bring us an opportunity to find out who will make it to the final chase at the next race at Auto Club, which is the last race of the season. So we do hope this race is going to be great. Vegas has delivered a lot of memorable moments and crashes, sadly, to say the least. So this race will hopefully decide of what's going to happen after this. So now let's go through the point standings right now. And it's honestly sounding like it's going to be a joke, but let me go through this right now. So Owen Scott and Drew Walker are actually tied in points for the lead, but Owen Scott is on first place on countback because he has 4 wins compared to Drew Walker's 2. So Scott and Walker are both tied in points. Solomon Sheridan, though, is really close. He's really close from the leaders. He's actually 2 points away from them. Camera Sr. behind in fourth. Trey Meeks in fifth. AJ Dewdney in sixth. Dylan Hayden in seventh. Cameron Jr. in eighth. Henry G. Brown in ninth. Jack Hallec in 10th. And Carl Vaughters in 11th. Those are your drivers that still have a mathematical chance of making it to the final chase, let alone the championship. However, though, Roberto Caron Jr., the other driver in the chase, has unfortunately been mathematically eliminated. So, sad news for Roberto Caron Jr. So, there you go. Let's have a quick recap on last race. So, yeah, Charlotte's been quite a memorable race as well. It's probably the same way as what we've learned from the race before at Charlotte. Before that race, we've had last race. Drew Walker took the checkered flag from Flanders Wilson, and there are lots of other chaos that went on and stuff like that. So that's all I can say for now. So yeah, great race at Charlotte. 3 hours worth of racing at Charlotte. But now we're moving on to Vegas. So everyone, please take your picks. Who is going to qualify on pole for today's race? And it's going to be Dexter Mizaki who will start on the pole. Dylan Hayden in second place. And the 2 Hill brothers, Leiden Hill and Riley Hill. Leiden Hill is actually the main star of the race for having 3 race wins at Vegas. James Jameson in 5th. Nolan Hamilton in 6th. Ray Ayanami in 7th. Tari Lowell in 8th. Jerry Chen in 9th. And Joy Maddox in 10th. Now, where are the others? Where is Drew Walker? Where is Owen Scott? Owen Scott will start 16th, and Drew Walker will start 23rd. They've got some work to do. They've got some work to do if they want to have their work cut out for the chase, for the final chase in the next race. So, and by the way, we have some news that came up. Jerry Chen has announced that he will be retiring completely after the season. So, farewell to Jerry Chen, as this will be his penultimate race of his entire career. He will start in 9th today. So, everyone, I'll give you another chance to look at it just one more time. Cameron Sr. will start next to last. And Trey Meeks. This is going to be hella interesting. So, here we go. Right. Let's take a moment to watch the famous words, hear the famous words in motor racing before we start the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
And all cars start to move as the pace truck starts to move. And away we go. All cars line up as normal. Dylan Hayden, this could be his chance to still a spot before the final round, as he's currently in second place. But what about the Hill brothers? The Hill brothers actually dominated Las Vegas at one point, with Lean Hill taking the checkered flag first, as he continues to be a star driver. What's going on here? There's some bit of movement going along. Oh my goodness me, stop going out.
Driver.
Let's try again. Right, they're all okay for now, without any issue. Doesn't look like there are any issues, so... It's all cars lining up. We're about to go racing here at Vegas for the next 67 laps. Away we go. So Dexter Mizaki, it appears to me that he could be on a resurgence of his career in the coming seasons to come, as he will take advantage of the inside line to retain his lead. Dun Hayden's all battling against Lean Hill right now. Looks still Dun Hayden is trying to up his line a little bit despite being on the outside line, but Dun Hayden seems to be making it work at the moment. Dex Mizaki up in front, but what's going to happen next? Dex Mizaki taking off into the lead, so he's got some early breathing space at the moment. Looks as though a bit of hard battle going on between the 48 and the 54. And so far at the back, everything seems to be working okay and a-okay to say the least. Ooh, close one between two Dodgers. Owen Scott is in a good position to retain his points lead because he's at least in front of Drew Walker. But where is Solomon Sheridan? That's a big question mark. Where is Solomon Sheridan? Oh my god. Ooh. Here comes Dylan Hayden on the 54 car. He will try to take the lead. Ooh. Yeah. Oh no. James Jameson appears up in front. And now Dylan Hayden's just got the inside line now to try and edge second place from the 19 car. As we show you the points board right now. Solomon Sheridan currently 11th, I think. Where is Solomon Sheridan? Oh, he's in 7th now. Actually, he could take the lead after this race, because he's just literally 2 points away from the leads up front. There he is right now. Solomon Sheridan, if he keeps it up, he could be on course to retaining his championship coming up to the final race. And he's got to make it stick. Well, here comes the 48 on the 77 cars. He will take the lead from the 77 car. Here comes Riley Hill, and he will probably try and get on course for the 77 car. Rain Army has been a star of Vegas at one point. Remember back in season 3, I think, where she basically battled against Lean Hill. She was leading most of the race until Lean Hill was able to catch her up and pass her within the closing stages of the race. So Rain Army could be up for redemption here, because her rival Lean Hill was actually not far from there. Lean Hill was dropping back a little bit for the time being, but that doesn't stop looking at the front, as Dun Hayden currently leads at the moment. Let me double check. And it's still looking good for recording. We're in lap 7 still, and everything is looking good. Dun Hayden is still leading at the moment. Riley Hill is going to take over the 77 car for second place. Not quite, not to no avail. Solomon Sheridan also won at Vegas. Could it be a second race win to add to his championship challenge? And he as he joins Owen Scott, as he wants to join Owen Scott to have 4 wins this season. Things are looking good, probably looking up for other drivers, but right now Solomon Sheridan is on the battle for 3rd place at least, as is he pushes Dexter Mizaki onto the outside. But I think he's got a bit of help from James Jameson, who does have some experience in knowing how to drive a car. Jerry Chen is right there, and he wants to try and end his season on a high with a potential win. Let's see what the others are up to. Jack Hallec seems to be trying to get there. Where's Henry J. Brown? So it looks as though Jack Hallec has got an interesting battle in her hands, or whatever you want to call him or her, I don't know. Jack Hallec is on course to try and beat Henry J. Brown to Rookie of the Year. So these two are basically battling for Rookie of the Year honors. Owen Scott's right there in 15th place. Where are the others? Where are the other contenders? Drew Walker is just right behind Owen Scott, just not far from him though. Cameron Jr. is right there, so he needs to up his game if he wants to maintain his championship challenge. So things are starting to wane a little bit for some of the drivers who are low down the field. 29th on the 29th spot is Meeks, as it looks as though that his championship could be over at this point. Cameron Sr. is also struggling to try and maintain his honor of being in the championship hunt, as Dylan Hayden continues to lead at this very moment. And Sheridan is now got up to 3rd place. Ooh. So it looks as though SLR cars are actually working together, because look at these three. They are now on the inside line and they're trying to get past rival cars. Ryan Army up front, hopefully to bring her teammates with her. As we are still looking at a really tough race right now. Dylan Hayden is still up front, but he's got Riley Hill chasing behind him right now. Here comes the 15 car on the 48 car. Will he take the lead? Not quite. Dylan Hayden defends that position from the 15 car. Looks as though Solomon Sheridan is closing in right now. Here comes Jameson. Oh, looks as though Jerry Chen trying to make his redemption with the SLR cars. See, he's already got past one of them, who are basically battling against him. Now these two are now on edge right now. Dexter Mizaki falling back from pole in 8th place now. Here comes Solomon Sheridan for 2nd place, and he gets past Riley Hill. James Jameson now on his teammate right now. Let's take a look at the top left corner of the screen for the standings right now. Hopefully I'll try to update it every now and then. So here we go. Solomon Sheridan is closing in on the 48. Will he get him for the lead? These two are battling for the title right now. So what will Sheridan do? They're going side by side, but Hayden goes a bit wide, but he was able to retain his lead at the moment. And he's getting really strong for, some cars might be hitting the wall any moment soon, but we got to keep paying attention. So far, it's still a quiet race so far. Riley Hill on the 96 to try and pick up his piece from where he left, from where he lost he's been losing grip a little bit now, but now he's trying to get back at the other rivals right now. 96 car now on the 18 car. Not yet though. Solomon Sheridan not able to take the lead as of yet as the 48 continues to lead here at Vegas. And Chen is right there. Chen now trying to get past the 18 car. Not quite. We know Rain Army can be quite aggressive at Vegas. And here comes Jameson on the 11 car. Will he take over the second place there? It's going to be an easy pass on for Jameson, and he does it. Jameson now takes second place, just barely off of Solomon Sheridan, but looks like Solomon Sheridan might be fighting back, as he's still on one side of Jameson at the moment. For now, he's now going to try and resort at the moment. No, he does not. Rain and Army is now making an attempt of a pass on the 11 car now, which things are starting to get dimmy right now for Sheridan. I think some cars are starting to climb up, like Meeks is now in 23rd place, now trying to get past the 23 car. Camry Jr. is also fighting back, and Camry Sr. and Drew Walker also on the inside line. So this is the right part of the track where they want to be on that particular line, which could hopefully get them advantage, because they've got the skill. They know exactly how to sort themselves out. We're still in lap 22 and still in the early stage of the race. Meeks now on the 44 car. He gets past the 44 car of All Black Strass. Henry J. Brown up into 4th place, but Jameson and Sheridan looks like they are now gonna go head to head with the 48 car, as we keep updating the standings right now. Roberto Caron Jr. still in last place after a sad campaign that obviously led him to losing his chance of winning a championship this season. And Solomon Sheridan repasses Jameson for 2nd place. We're going to go on board the 19 car. Almost free wide, not quite. Looks as though Henry G. Brown is joining in on the inside line. So does Jerry Chen. It's now turning into musical chairs behind the leader, as there's no way yet of going past 48 cars of yet. We've seen a lead change so far in today's race, and that was obviously Dexter Mizaki getting passed by the 48 car of Dylan Hayden. But still, even with the experience of Solomon Sheridan, well, he has slightly more experience than Dylan Hayden. He has not yet made a successful move on the 48 car. Henry J. Brown up into 3rd. Jameson on the 34 car. Oh, we have a caution. Roberto Caron Jr., who was in last place for much of this race. Looks as though he got involved in a collision. Let's find out what's happened to Caron Jr. Wow, looks like a bad moment. Let's see. So we are in caution at lap 29. Let's see what happened to Caron Jr. Oh, someone already got crashed. What happened? Oh, Dewdney. Let's take a look at Dewdney. See who started all this. Who started all? Oh, Avery Hamilton trying to beat Takumi. Obviously not successful. But look at that. Looks like we need a meme for this. This is Avery Hamilton in that 8-6 car. Oh my gosh. He sent Dewdney spinning in the 90s onto the wall. Bang on. And then taking out Roberto Caron Jr. with him. Wow, this is certainly this certainly look fit for Vegas racing right now. Let's take a look again. So Avery Hamilton sent Dewdney spinning and almost took himself out, just hitting himself on the left side of his car, and then taking out also Roberto Caron Jr. with him. Or was a OMG moment as we take a look at Roberto Caron Jr. and see how bad is it. Yeah, and Benalla also got involved as well, but I think Benalla somehow was able to keep his car under control from any more damage. It looks as though he hasn't suffered much damage as of yet. He might have hit the tire of some sort, but it looks as though he's pretty okay. He probably just need to go to the pits though to change his tires if he does have an opportunity to do so. If everyone has an opportunity to pit under caution, but Benalla was able to keep his car under control. We're going on board the 75 now and see what happened. Then we go on board Roberto Caron Jr. Well, his championship campaign has already ended. But sadly, looks as though Dewdney, his chances of winning the championship seems to be over, because he must have sustained some damage from that spin, and he got a few contacts with at least a few other cars. Obviously, doesn't look good on the 25 car. But let's see how close the 25 was to the 52 car, who obviously caused it all. Let's go for another angle. Must have sustained a bit of damage. We'll check and see the side damage. It doesn't look scathed or anything. It looks rather unscathed on that 52 car. Anyway, so we're about to find out if there's going to be some pit stops coming in. They are coming for pit stops at lap 29. So we will see who will make it to... who will make it to first place? We'll see. Who's gonna come out of the pits first? My bad. So there you go. As we have a look. Things are certainly looking up at the moment, so. Oh, who's come out first? That's going to be really close. Who actually came first? It looks as though did Sheridan beam to the line? Wait, did he have a... Why did he have a wreck? Wait, that's not a... Wait, that's... Yeah, that's confirmed. It's just a glitch, so... Relax, everyone. Relax, Sheridan fans. It's just a glitch. It just happens all the time, so... So it looks as though Sheridan is just being fully onto the line for first place. I will double check the glitch and see if that stayed on. Yeah, it has stayed on for like even yeah, for almost the majority of the race. So once again, everyone, please settle down because it's only a glitch. So I'm sure Sheridan will definitely make it to the end, hopefully, from my point of view. So there you go. So right now, Roberto Caron Jr. is the only driver retired. AJ Dewdney looks like his chances of winning the championship are already up, as he's now a lap down, because I think he had to pit for damages sustained in that collision. So one driver out. What's going to happen next? Is it going to be more legendary to see who's going to lose out a chance of winning the championship? Anyway, here we go again. Here at Las Vegas, as we're coming up to the near point of the halfway mark of the race. We're going racing again right now. As Solomon Sheridan will hold on to that lead from Dylan Hayden. It looks as though Avery J. Brown is literally pulling his leg up right now. Here comes Jerry Chen on the 19 car. But not quite. I thought Jerry Chen seems to have got the upper hand at least, because we know he wants to get the maximum out of his car during his final moments here at the series. Here in the series. So we'll see. We'll try and make a... Well, I'll probably make a prediction of what I'm seeing right now in terms of how the standings are looking up lively right now. So Sheridan does certainly have a comfortable chance of being in the final chase, and Dylan Hayden looks quite in a good position right now to make it to the final chase as well. But here comes Dylan Hayden on the 11 car. He's not giving up on the 11 car after losing him losing him during the caution round of pit stops. And he's getting closer and closer on the 48 car on the 11 car. Here comes the 48 car getting past the 11 car. Will he make a stick this time? Ooh, Sheridan defends the position. It looks like this is the first time that Sheridan is literally defending that position. Is it going to be enough for him to block the 48? Because it looks as though there's no chance of him getting away at this moment in time, or at least for some time. As Sheridan gets past the 34 car, and Owen Scott is getting closer. All he needs to do to maintain his championship lead is beat Solomon Sheridan, or at least get past Solomon Sheridan. He's the only driver, literally, that he needs to get past in order to maintain his championship lead coming up to the final race. And he is definitely closing in right now. Owen Meeks up into 9th place after starting from near last place. So quite a jump for Meeks. It looks like he's getting addicted. Now it's going to be a real showdown for Rookie of the Year honors, isn't it? And now together, Henry G. Brown and Jack Hallec both onto each other right now. On the outside line at least. As the race is starting to get more and more enjoyable. And it doesn't look like there's a lead change. There's no lead change as of yet, as Solomon Sheridan is still in the lead. Dylan Hayden is still in second place, and Jerry Chen up into third place. We hope he will definitely win his race on a high. And there is a Meeks now trying to overtake his teammates. They are actually battling for the title. So Owen Scott in a significant position, in a significantly more comfortable position of making it to the next race. As all he needs to do is keep a high position as of now. But if he wants to maintain his championship lead, get past Solomon Sheridan as he's still up in front. Looks as though Tyler Will is now on the challenge of the 96 car. He wants to see 96 car just one more time. Here comes the 9 car on the 96 car. Here comes the 48 car on the 11 car. And he gets past for the lead. Goes the 48 car. And here comes the 96 car trying to do the same on the 11 car. Looks the 11 car is starting to slip back a little bit now, as he's now got the 96 car to deal with now. Will the 96 car get past? No, he does not get past 11 car as of yet. This is going to turn into real competitive racing now. The Solomon Sheridan is really reeling at the rear of 48 car once more. But does Solomon Sheridan get past? Oh, not quite. 48 car defends the position. It looks as though Solomon Sheridan has not got his lines properly. Now he's under severe pressure on the 11 car. Will the 96 car get past the 11 car this time? Doesn't look like as of yet. If the lines are not properly enough, they're not properly in line enough. Or does he? He's got a bit of draft on the 9 car. They're not still going side by side along the 11 car. And trying to get close to the 48 car. Oh, almost going 3 wide at the moment. As the 9 car now also gets past 11 car. And also does James Stevenson. Now the 96 car is up into second place right now. I think the phone looking up right now. So, oh, we have a lap car. Dewdney's lap car. Dewdney lap car. I almost forgot that Dewdney is a lap car. Didn't know he'll be really slow. Here comes Jerry Chen. Thanks to Dewdney. Jerry Chen is now trying to take the lead off of the 48 car. Thanks to Dewdney being a lapper. And it's certainly not helping a lot. Here comes Jerry Chen. Could he win his first race since his comeback? Well, hopefully at least end his career with just one more victory to his name, as we know that his rivals have already caught up and gone past his number of wins, and he wants to at least win his race during his final moments. This could be a memorable moment here at Vegas. So Jerry Chen now leads here at Vegas. Last race he was leading for much of the early stages of the race at Charlotte, until that infamous collision between him and Wright Jr., who obviously ended Jerry Chen's chance of winning that particular race. Obviously also he retired from the race as a result of that collision. So now things are getting more drastic around there. Now Solomon Sheridan is now Solomon Sheridan and Dylan Hayden have now fallen back as a result. But where is Dewdney? Is Dewdney gone? Or is he just... Yeah, Dewdney is still an idiot right now. He may have lost his chance of winning the championship, but now he acting like he's not giving up. And look at this. And it's not making any... Oh, here comes a caution. Is it going to be a caution? Blake Parker got hit onto the wall by Kenzie Simmons. Is it going to be a caution? There's no caution yet. And Blake Parker somehow have to suffer from his own good thanks to Kenzie Simmons, who somehow punted him onto the wall. He got punted onto the wall by Kenzie Simmons, and that did not brought out a caution. I don't think the stewards even kept an eye close on that collision, or not even bothered to see what was going on. So we'll take a look again. Kenzie Simmons somehow decided to act like she's better than anybody else. Well, no offense though, but that was a bit of a cheeky move on the 02 car. We'll go on board the 99 car, and we'll see how close they were. We don't know if it's going to be a punishable situation between her and Blake Parker, because she basically took out Blake Parker and didn't call that a caution, even though that this wasn't as much serious as we thought. Maybe Blake Parker just lost control and somehow was trying to keep himself going despite that damage on his rear, which somehow may seem that he could protest to the stewards about this, or the officials about this. So what's going on? Are we going to see pit stops? Oh, we're seeing a change. So a change for the leaders in the last few laps. We'll take a look right now and see what's happened. So who was lead? Jerry Chen was leading, and then Jerry Chen was leading, and then what happened next? Let's take a look. So Jerry Chen was leading. There was a bit of smoke, I guess, at the moment. So, but Jerry Chen. Let's see what happened. And Tyler Will makes a move. Oh, he nearly bumps the 96 car as he just took the lead off of the 96 car. And so does Owen Scott, who obviously right now he's able to do exactly what he needs to do. He's getting past Solomon Sheridan. So literally there's no other driver in front of him that's currently in the chase right now. So Owen Scott in a good position to maintain his lead. He's gone past the 96 car, so does Jameson, the 34 car, and Solomon Sheridan is trying to get back as well. Jack Hallec is still chasing for Rookie of the Year honors. Against he's going against Henry J. Brown still. He's still right behind him at the moment. Now we have a battle. Still for the lead. Owen Scott has gotten past Tyler Wolf for the lead for the first time. Hang on, let me do it properly and slowly. Again. This is getting real competitive racing right now, like we're seeing right now. So Owen Scott will definitely go further on to win his 5th race of the season, but will it be enough to hold on to that lead? Here comes Tyler Will. He gets past the 19 car. Henry J. Brown and Solomon Sheridan are still on the fire at the moment. We're coming up to 15 laps to go. Oh, and Henry J. Brown getting close to James Jameson, so close enough for them to get away from getting involved in a potential collision. Tyler Wells right there. Ooh. On board Solomon Sheridan. Well, here comes Henry J. Brown on his teammate Terry Lowell for 2nd place, and he does get past Terry Lowell for 2nd place. Now the chase is on Owen Scott as Solomon Sheridan tries to pick up the pace and get back to the lead if he can possibly can. He's now getting past the 2 SLR Dodgers right now, and he wishes past the 34 car. Now he's got his teammate Owen Scott to deal with. We know CTM is becoming a new super team, probably a new JCM team. Here comes Henry J. Brown on the 36 car, and he's definitely going to go for it this time as a rookie. Hopefully to redeem himself and try and at least come out with a race win if he can. Simon's trying to get pushed on the outside as Tyler Will gets back at him. And he gets past, and the 11 car back into third place. We're coming up to 12 laps to go. It is not enough time yet. It is getting real competitive right now. Here comes Henry J. Brown for the lead for the first time in this race. Here comes Henry J. Brown for the lead. He's at it right now with only 11 laps to go. And he is getting it right now, but Owen Scott says, nope, give me back that lead before I hit you in the face or something like that. If he thinks he doesn't want to be beaten by a rookie, but he has to accept that at the moment, for this moment in time. But all we gotta do is wait and see what happens next. Here it comes. Turn it well on the 36 car. Oh my god, free wide for the lead. Free wide for the lead. They're holding on to it. Look at that. They're holding on to the lead. Almost free wide. Here comes Owen Scott on the 34 car. He takes the lead again on Tyrrell Well. Wow, someone's not happening at the moment. Henry G. Brown is getting really close right now. Bro. And is it going to happen again? Look at the Tyrrell Well on the 36 car. Jack Hallec now beating Henry G. Brown. It is gonna be interesting coming up to the last race of the season. And things are certainly going to happen. Looks as though Owen Scott is on a more comfortable chance of taking the lead and maintaining his lead coming up to the final race. A complete turn of events right now. A complete turn of events right now. 8 laps to go. Coming up to 7 laps to go. Here comes the 9 car on the 36 car. They still go side by side. This is becoming like Daytona a bit, where cars keep changing their positions almost every lap. Here comes Tyler Well for the lead round this time. Now he's certainly going to make it a Vegas moment. Hopefully make it a Vegas moment for himself. Jack Hallec up into second place. Jameson as well on the inside line, and Meeks as well on the inside line. So what's going to happen next? The next 5 laps, we had new leaders every few laps. First we had Sheridan, we had Scott, we had a few other drivers. Then we have now Tyrrell Well. Here comes Meeks on the 14 car, and he whooshes past the 14 car for 3rd place, taking Owen Scott with him. Looks like Owen Scott's giving him some assistance, what? Or not. He's actually trying to fight back. But Meeks says, nope, leave me alone. I want to win one more race too. I'm also the same position as Jerry Chen. I'm also want to win on my final race as well. On my final moment of my career. Look at him right now. He's climbing up. He's getting past the 19 car. This is going to be really close. But not quite so. He has not got past the 19 cars of yet. The 9 car is still leading at the moment. We're now coming up to 3 laps to go. And it is still a race. Coming up to the checkered flag. Here comes the 10 car on the 19 car. Oh, but the 19 car is still side by side. Will the 10 car get past? He does get past. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Coming up to 2 laps to go here. Oh, no. Dewdney's going to change everything now. If Toto can get past, this will be an easy shot for him to win the race. And he does. Oh, but it's going to be a bit slow for him because after dealing with him, Meeks now on the battle. We're now coming up to the last lap of the race. Will it be a turn of events? Owen Scott is pushing on the 9 car right now. Here comes the 10 car. What will he do? Will he take... Will he go for a last lap pass for the lead? Not yet, but he's got one more chance. Will it be the 10 car? Will it be the 9 car? No, he does not. He fails. Darrell's gonna win here at Vegas. And this is certainly gonna shake up everything. Darrell will take the checker flag to win here at Vegas. What was actually a huge turn of events every single lap, every 10 laps, every 20 laps, you name it. And this is how it all happened. This is how it's all happening right now. But great race for Tyrell Lowell. Second place, Meeks. Third place, Owen Scott. Fourth place, Jack Hallec. Fifth place, Vaughters. Sixth place, Solomon Sheridan. But that means, looks like the Owen Scott is gonna keep his lead coming up to the last race of the season. And it's certainly going to be a moment to see of who is actually going to take, who's going to come home with a championship. What a race we've seen so far. Well, I'm eager to see how the point standings will shake up. So here you go. Well, what a race we've seen right now. Interesting race as well, too. Not as memorable as we've thought, but we've seen some good moments, like that only caution, which I think I call it an initial D moment because of the car getting involved in. So let's take a look at the fastest lap time. It's going to be Jonah Burridge with a 28.650. Right, let's wrap it up. And I'm eager to see how the point standings will shake up. So, thank you everyone for watching this race. We will see you at the last race at Auto Club. Take care everyone. We'll see you all there back on the track very, very soon.